Hello students, today I will teach the factors affecting climate of India. There are many factors affecting climate of India. Among them, I'll explain the following points one by one. The factors are latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, ocean currents, distance from the sea, jet streams, El Nino, southern oscillation. First of all, latitude. Due to curvature of the earth, the amount of solar energy received by the earth varies from the equator towards the poles. Over the equatorial and the tropical region, due to vertical sun's ray, the temperature remains high throughout the year. It decreases as we move towards north and the south pole. Southern tip of peninsular India is nearby the equator. Therefore, temperature is higher over the peninsular region and it decreases towards the northern plain lands. The second factor is the altitude. We know that the temperature decreases according to increase of height of a place at the rate of 6.5 degrees centigrade for every 1000 meters. Now, the low-lying areas experience higher temperature than the highland and the mountains. Thus, the plains of India have higher temperature than the Himalayan mountains. The third point is pressure and wind system. Air pressure decreases as the temperature increases. That means the regions with higher temperature have lower pressure and vice versa. During summer season, the landmass of India develops lower pressure than the surrounding water bodies. And during winter season, the landmass of India develops higher pressure than the water bodies. We know that the wind blows from high pressure to low pressure region during summer and the wind blows from sea to land as southwest monsoon winds. During winter season, the wind blows from land to sea as the northeast monsoon winds in Indian landmass. The fourth point is ocean currents. There are two types of ocean currents. We know all of us that warm ocean current and the cold ocean current. The coastal areas which receives warm ocean current, temperature remains warmer even during the winter season. Except the temperature, water temperature, there are several factors which are controlled by ocean currents. These are wind, salt content, gravitational pull of the sun and the moon. All these factors also affect the climatic modification. Fifth point is distance from the sea. The coastal areas get warmer wind during winter and cooler wind during summer season. Due to variation in absorption capacity of land and sea, the temperature and pressure conditions is not same everywhere over the land and the water bodies. The sea breeze blowing from the water bodies keep the temperature of coastal areas almost equal throughout the year. Summer are not very hot and winters are not very cold due to effect of wind blowing from the sea. This type of climate is known as maritime or equable climate. The coastal areas of peninsular India thus experience equable climate. On the contrast, the areas far away from the water bodies have higher temperature in summer and very lower temperature in winter season, as the land masses are heated rapidly during summer season and cools down also rapidly during winters. Due to far away location of interior landmass, they experience extreme climate. This is known as continentality. Sixth point is jet streams. These are the upper air circulation which influence the climate of India. Due to extreme power of jet stream, seasonal temperature and pressure condition are modified. Jet streams generally originates in tropics and follow the easterly direction as the rotation of the earth is from west to east. The jet streams are responsible for temperate cyclones over the northern India during the calm winter season. Next point is El Nino. It is a narrow warm current which appears along the coast of Peru in South America. Normally, cold Peru current flows along the coast. But due to temperature and pressure variation, warm current replaces the cold current of Peru and modifies the global temperature. Over the Indian landmass, intense warm ocean currents may increase the surface water temperature up to 10 degrees centigrade. Last but not the least is Southern Oscillation. It is a specific meteorological change are observed between the Indian and the Pacific Ocean. Higher pressure over the Indian Ocean, it is lower over the Pacific and vice versa. The higher pressure over the Pacific results stronger monsoon, and in reverse monsoon becomes weaker. Thus, climatologists can predict about the coming monsoon and its power by observing the pressure condition over the Pacific and Indian Ocean around 6 months earlier. These are few points which I have discussed about the climate of India. I think everyone is clear about that. Along with that, you are supposed to follow your textbook, which is the first topic of Climate of India chapter, Climate chapter of India, chapter 4, first part. Stay safe and stay at home, and everyone stay healthy. Thank you.